I know.
Great job. Making sure that's what's going on.
Hey, good company, good job.
We can wait. Probably 10 after. Yesterday, I chugged like the full 2 glasses of tea.
No, I watched it, I was like, God, burn it up.
I let it cool off though.
Tomorrow we have an on-site interview with somebody new.
Because for the temping.
We got it, just me and Chester. Glad for us to meet him.
Yeah.
We should have met the last guy. I think that we would have him if we did. You gotta you can act that way outside of work, but you can't act that way out.
I'm just used to the
You have to like know people to even do that type of thing too.
You have to be there already for a while. It's like people that come in and try and be your best friend right off the bat. You're like, dude, you're here to work right now.
Yeah.
It's tough, but some people don't understand how it is when you start a job and you just.
Like you don't make waves.
No, you are just listening.
Show up
You listen
on time.
and you do what people say. That's what I didn't know for months. Okay. Now I'm comfortable with everybody, but
Yeah, you have to like
you gotta get
feel
there.
your way. And,
Right.
I have those waves.
You gotta make waves. Exactly like interviewing me and Chester. I just need you to image this computer.
Yeah.
More.
So weird.
Think about your own kids. How do you teach them to be so they do well? He's 24 years old. And he's just not gonna work.
At college. You work as a chemistry college on campus.
Yeah. Well, that's how you learn, right? He was walking like this.
Did you get that handout? You can follow along with what we're going to talk about. If anyone likes to show up.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm not.
Hey, John. Okay.
I work in Porter.
Oh, nice, okay. Where are you there?
I'm in the support. I'm John.
Okay.
Good up there, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it here. Good place.
Well, close to me a little bit, building, modern.
Yeah, very modern, yeah. It's nice to live up there, I like it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
The only, when I was like, working in, I came from like tech,
Yeah.
so it's like fancy. But, I like working there.
Yeah. I wish I worked in campus
Yeah.
with that building.
With that building, right?
If that building was here, I'd be good.
Yeah.
No, we come to campus every day, me and Chester, though.
Mm-hmm.
We're here down here. It'd be nice to just walk there.
You have to drive.
Could have played.
Yeah.
Sweaty.
I know. Rainy and.
Yeah. That's good. I like it.
What is it?
6 months. Been here about 6 months. Since July.
Yeah.
I'm 7.
Okay. Welcome. It's a great place.
Yeah.
Can't beat it. Dream job of mine. Very happy. I just worry about
Very
losing
good.
it all the time now. Because I like it so much.
Oh.
All right, iPhone.
Hey.
Yeah. Should start.
We're gonna show you how to not have that happen.
Hey everybody, this is our second part of iPhone Tech Talk. When we showed you about iOS 5, this is about iOS 6. Apple just released a few months ago. You may have seen the email from Parse saying it's okay to upgrade. Apple released a patch fix and whatever bugs that they had. My name is Jonathan Lee, Senior IT Support over at Bonaire. This is Jonathan Borello, Senior IT Support
Hello.
over at Porter.
Hello.
On the handout, we have the list of things we're talking about. Question hopefully we'll answer. So we'll talk about new ways to help your Do Not Disturb. New features for receiving phone calls. A couple of ways to share photos that's new with iOS 6. A few new features in Mail and Safari. We'll show you how to take the panoramic photograph, the 180 degree. A few changes and improvements. And then John will show you Maps and Siri.
Where will maps go?
Okay. The first question is, who has been interrupted by a phone during a meeting? Phone call, text message, email, emailing, right? So I implemented a few features to help us with that problem. So these pictures are taken from Apple's website. Person's you a phone icon in that lower right corner. If you set up options, additional options, in addition to just answering the phone or hanging the person. You can reply to that person with a text message or create reminders so you can call them back later. So all of these features are iOS 6 only.
Oh.
Yeah, new to iOS 6.
I don't know which version you have.
Yeah.
See how one there telling you that it's not the latest yet. Here.
These options for replying to text, you have some options that they gave you. You can just like saying, hey, I'll call you later. You can type something custom, like I'll call you back at 2 o'clock or after work or something. Or you can reminder for yourself that the iPhone will pop up. To remind you in an hour, when you leave, when home, when you get to work. So those are handy features for trying to avoid calls during the middle of a presentation.
Can you only do it after you receive the call, or can you do it before?
Only the call is incoming.
What is the caller?
You have 6 right now.
What does the caller get? That's a reminder to yourself, but what does the caller hear?
The caller would just get your voicemail probably, because you're not answering the phone in either case.
Right.
So they could still leave you a voicemail. So to prevent that from popping up to begin with, okay. There we go. Okay. In the iOS 6, there's also a Do Not Disturb setting, so that phone call won't even pop up during the meeting. So click on the Settings app. You've already upgraded to iOS 6. And then Do Not Disturb, right in the middle of your screen there. On. And when you turn it on, they do a moon icon next to the time there. That Do Not Disturb is turned on. For those of you that have already upgraded, why don't you go ahead and turn your Do Not Disturb on right now for the rest of the meeting. So this feature, phone will ring, but you won't hear or feel it vibrate. The person will still leave you a voicemail. The phone won't interrupt you. You'll still get a text message. You'll still get all of your emails. It just won't react at all. You'll see the little one or two thing you missed, text messages or one phone call and a voicemail. Also, options for this do not disturb. The notifications, and then do not disturb. Schedule. So I have my do not disturb turned on at night. I don't phone ringing with all of the server messages saying, hey, backing up. Hey, I'm done backing up. Like, that's too many text messages and emails going off in the middle of the night, trying to me up. I say, you know, at 10:30 to 4:45, I want do not disturb turned on automatically. Then you can also specify who can do not disturb. Say, everyone on your contact list or anyone everywhere can call you. That's the first one. But that defeats the purpose of do not disturb. You can say, no one can call me when do not disturb is on. If you flag someone as a favorite in your contacts list, your will bypass the do not disturb and you have the phone ring, even if do not disturb turned on. Or you can just all of your contacts. I like to keep it on all contacts. In my contacts, you know, people I work with on a daily basis are in my contacts. I want to receive those phone calls and text messages, but other than vendors or something that are trying to spam me, I don't want to get their phone calls, text messages. So I do that. But if you have a really large contact list that have the vendors and, you know, all of order on it maybe, you might have all contacts listed. You might want to just set some favorites and favorites instead. There's a program called AirServer. That's this icon. To buy a license for it, but pretty cool.
What else would you use that for besides presentations?
Normally, you would just connect it through a VG adapter, but we're trying to record what's on the screen right now.
I see.
This lets us do that. And then the third option is a repeated call. So to no one, but it's really important, right? Usually important, they call you back right away because they really want to get a hold of you. So what this thing says, if they call back right away, it will go through and ring. It should be an important call that you want to miss. So you can set it, you can limit or exclude people, and also get important calls. And I really like that feature.
I feel like typo thing, whether it's a text message or phone call or.
No, it's everything. So phone calls, emails, text messages, don't make any noise.
Listening to something, music,
Right?
and somebody calls, you won't hear it come through the phone.
You see it pop up on the phone, but it's going to make any noise.
Sometimes it's a running program I listen to when I'm running, and I'll get a call and interrupt the app.
Okay, so you want to put that person in your text list as a contact or as a favorite, and they allow calls from those people
I see.
to come through.
Okay.
You do get the notification that there is a phone call coming in.
But otherwise, if it's on Do Not Disturb, then I won't interrupt that.
Right.
Cool.
All right. Now let's move on to sharing photos. The first way we can share photos is through email now. Now when you create a new email message, there you go. I'll send an email to that? John Blow. Hi. If you press hold, brings up the copy paste select option. Now when you do that, you get those, but also this little right arrow. If you tap that, you get an option called Insert Photo or Video. If you tap that, it brings up your camera roll. And here's pictures that I had taken yesterday at our tech talk. That one, choose that one, and now it's inserted. So this is if you're trying to reply to somebody. Already have an email, text down below, you want to write some text, insert a photo, write some more text. Now you can do so right in the email app. You can select reprocess to insert multiple pictures.
Can you run this again?
Yeah. You press and hold in your email, and you circle options, and just choose insert video or photo. And it lets you pick. I'll send this to John. Oh, and then how big of a picture do you want to send? The size, the act size, you want that to John if he was going to print it out. So that's quality, print out like an 8.5 by 11. But he doesn't want to print it out, he just wants to see it on his screen, right? You can say medium or large. Small doesn't give you enough detail to actually see similar things in the picture. I'll just say large. And notice how much small large is the actual size. It's less than half. John should receive that email. Yep. Okay. The next way to share photos or videos is through photo stream. So let's open the Photos app. Pick this picture from yesterday again. Let's share this picture with John. Nope. Again. Oh. Shut down. Restart. Okay. Okay. You've selected a photo you want to share. Share icon in the lower left, that little right, if you tap on it. It gives all sorts of options that you can do with this photo. There's an option called Photo Stream. So I'll go stream. Let's send this photo stream to John here. So I'm just using the mics, John Photo. Give it a name called Test. Now, John doesn't have iOS 6, or he has Android, or, it's like kids that don't even have smartphones, right? You can public website. So this is John a link. He can click on it through his browser, and they can open up and see the photo through the browser without having to have any sort of phone at all. So, next. You can use it. Say this is the picture like yesterday at our tech talk. And say post. Now under photo stream on the bottom there, see all the photo streams you shared. one photo here. On the blue right arrow, you can see the details associated with it.
He shared the picture.
Yeah.
Oh.
So how is this different from if I had attached a photo in an email?
I see.
So PhotoStream doesn't actually the data
Yeah.
to you. It doesn't take up any bandwidth really. It doesn't count against your iCloud quota. It doesn't fill up your email space. And you have tons of photos here. I've only selected one. You can, add sorts of people as well.
Where is it sitting then?
It's on Apple's iCloud servers. John, do you want to send me a screen? And that gives you the link that you can send to other people so they can view that as well.
We can send a whole album or one photo.
Many photos as you want. You just it on a web page. You send a link to people and they go and view that web page. But it's by you. You can remove that web page, delete the photo stream, and they have access to the pictures anymore. Okay, so send me a photo stream. Should be an email here really quick. Okay, let's continue. Email a little slow. We'll show it to when it comes up. Is the VIP group within email. So back to email again. One of my folders, here's all folders in my Exchange mailbox. Mailboxes, if you have multiple email accounts set up, you will see this VIP group. Quickly add mail from an important person, people in your view mailbox. So tap Add VIP. It brings up my contact list. Notice how some of these are grayed out. Those out contacts don't have email associated with them. So let me pick them to add as a VIP. So I can add John as a VIP. Only him. Be on my VIP list. So that here's my VIP list again. Now all the emails from John show up here. It's a quick way to filter or sort your email. Due to these emails, it's a real email itself. So if I delete it from the VIP area, it's actually going to delete the email.
So how is it different from if I had a folder separately for everyone?
It's not it's the same thing. Yeah, it's not a folder for John, and you have the rule in Outlook set up to have all email from John go to that specific folder to do the same thing.
So can you do that step again?
Yeah. So VIP, if you added anyone, you just tap on VIP. If you added people, you'll see that blue arrow. Tap on the blue arrow. It's a little times for me. And then you can remove people from this screen. So to remove John, I would just swipe left and bring up the delete option. If you wanted to add more people, I would just say add. And I would have to pick people from my contacts list. This person obviously wouldn't have to be in your contacts list for you to add them as a VIP. So let me see John's email yet. No?
I said it twice.
That's weird.
I read yours right away.
Interesting. Okay, let's move on to Safari.
Thanks, quick question.
Yeah.
So we don't emails, like my email's connected to my Outlook email
Right?
on my iPhone, I phone Outlook. So whenever I send out like a calendar invite or instead of a meeting or the email addresses end up in my contact list.
Your suggested contacts. We can cover that way back at your desk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many people use the browser on the iPhone, look at things occasionally? It's a little, huh? It's really small. So Apple has added a new feature for the iPhone only, not for iPad, where you can get a little bit more real estate off of that screen. So we'll tap Safari. Let me just go to Google really quick. You rotate it to landscape mode. See those arrows in the lower right? That's full screen option. Is the top and bottom interface for you. Just tap it again to toggle out of that full screen mode. A little bit more screen real estate to play with. Okay, now let's go to app. If you have iPhone 4S or the new iPhone 5, you'll have the option to take a panoramic photograph. Tap on options, tap on camera. Let me start this way. Tap on the icon, click in the photo, and it's going too fast. Making sure arrows on the line. Not really good at this. Turn them to 180 degrees. Okay. Panoramic photograph.
Don't take the picture, but just the photo.
My email phone?
I think.
No. You can obviously zoom in. You get the full 180-degree view. And those are a little warped to compensate, but it stitches it together pretty well. Graph you can email to other people, just the other photograph.
So what do you went to settings and then?
Let me go back to my camera. Options on the top.
Yeah.
And then a little panorama button there.
Here.
It takes multiple pictures at the same time when you click photo. Tries to make a better picture out of all of those photos, but the file size is a lot larger, and it doesn't always work great, I found. Only don't leave it on.
Is coming from iOS, not from the version of the iPhone.
Right. Other improvements. If you Bluetooth and toggle it on and off to save battery, save Bluetooth easier to get at, so it's not buried. In that, Bluetooth is on top there. So in your car or when you're going to step out, you can turn it on and then also toggle it off really easily to help save your battery there. Under Store, if free apps that you like to update, it no longer asks you for a password to update those free apps. When they all, just go ahead and update them. And it also no longer kicks you back to your home screen probably get lost in your sea of applications. So update my iStanford app here. Notice it kicked me out. It gives you a progress bar. It's installing. Finish here. When it's done, I can open it with that open button right away. So convenient to open your applications after updating them. And a new application, I have a Target application I downloaded. You now have a blue new banner across the icon if you've downloaded a new application and haven't opened it yet. That makes it easier to find those applications that you wanted to try out in your list of applications on your screen. I can find the apps that I've loaded if you have like 6 pages of apps you have to scroll through. Once you've opened it, that new banner will disappear. So if I target it, go back, that new disappears. Okay, John's up next. We'll show you the new Maps application and Siri. So let me get out of this.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to show you new Maps iOS 6 and Siri. Has anybody used the new Apple Maps yet? And do it?
I don't.
I don't like it. Now, I do like it. Let me see here. I'm going to show you things and see if I can make you like it. How about that? All right. So the first thing is it's called 3D Flyover. This so you can look at buildings in 3D. Okay. So what you do is you would go to your Apple Maps icon. Okay. And then right-hand corner here, pull up on the map. You can follow if you like. Map. You're going to go ahead and hit Hybrid. We'll then fall back down. And we can do a little demonstration with, let's say, the Hoover Tower. The Hoover Stanford. So click on that. Everybody with me? Okay. The pin right there, what you can do is tap on the screen one time. It will make that flag go away. You can zoom in to the right hand. Okay? You know you are with me here. Close enough. You can see it looks now 3D. If you were to put your thumb on the side and your left thumb on the other and go up and down, you can make that go like that, you see. A little, but you can do it. Now, it's not totally expensive and isn't everywhere in the world. It's major metropolitan areas, major landmarks that you can see right now. As time goes on, it will get more extensive and everything will be in 3D. Okay? If you can help you do that after a little bit, it's quite fun. Okay? The thing in the new Maps is the turn-by-turn navigation. In Google Maps, we didn't have turn-by-turn navigation. You'd have to follow the map. You'd have to look at it while you're driving, which really defeats the whole hands-free situation. So what you would do is go down to the bottom right-hand corner again and pull your map up. Click on Standard this time. It will then flap the map back down. And let's go to Porter. So I'm going to pin 3060 Porter, Palo Alto. Okay? I pin drop. Then you see there's a blue right arrow right there. Go ahead and tap on the arrow. A new page. I'm going to say directions to here. It gives directions. I'm going to hit out at the top. And go ahead and route me and give me some options of which way I want to go. Once you start, will get the turn navigation and it will speak it to you. Okay. So now you can actually put this down while you're driving and listen to it tell you where to go instead of having to look at it like Google Maps did. Okay. Maps talks to you and tells you how to get there. I did use this. I went to Texas a few weeks ago by myself, and I put my headphones in, put it down, told me exactly where to go. And it will tell you, and it will let you know your ETA as well. So if you tap on the screen one time, it says your ETA. I should arrive there at 10:48, 9 minutes away, 2.2 miles. Okay, make that go away as well by tapping it again. Or if you want to end it, you can tap and hit end in the top left corner. Okay? Also, yeah. You tap on the screen. Tap one time.
And I don't have the.
You got the ETA right there at the top. You see it?
Driver glass.
There.
Oh, 10?
Oh,
6:39? Oh.
well, she
I
has
don't have.
6.0, not 6.0.1. That's probably the reason why.
I don't have enough,
Doesn't have enough storage to get the next update. So, we'll wait just a second here.
okay. I think I have to.
So another thing is it can be in lock screen too. So if I were to lock my screen, press lock, and it still comes back up, shows it to me in lock screen, so I don't have to keep open my phone to check my directions on where I'm going. Okay? Also, you can get traffic from this. So I'm going to go ahead and end it, left corner, and I'm going to go ahead and lift up on the bottom right-hand corner once again. I'm going to choose show traffic. My traffic is going to show me the traffic. Now, sometimes you have to zoom in to find your traffic, but see, there is no traffic right now. I was hoping there would be so that I could show you some traffic, but there is no traffic right now. But what will happen is, say there's traffic here, you'll see a red dotted line.
Try San Francisco or Berkeley.
Yeah. I mean, there's got to be traffic on 101 somewhere, right? Oh, yay, traffic! First time I've ever been happy to find traffic. So here, this is how it will show you traffic. It also will show you accidents. It'll show you a little triangle with an exclamation mark on a hazard sign. Okay? Any questions, Matt? No 3 questions?
So street view is still not an option?
View? Not that I know of. Not in Apple Maps. No. I'm sure it will be coming though, as he keeps asking for upgrades, improvements.
We've heard from different forums that somebody's working on a application for Apple. You'll Apple approves it, it'll show up in an app, the app should download. Apple Google Maps.
There's already an app for Google Maps.
Not anymore.
No, anymore. It doesn't come with the new iOS. Yeah.
The best alternative would be to like go to Safari and maybe catch maps and
Yeah.
that.
Yep. Okay. Next we have Siri. Okay, the first thing you need to know about Siri is you got to wait for the prompt to speak. So Siri, you hold down on the home button. Ding, then you speak to Siri. Okay. If you speak before ding ding, it's not gonna work. Just after that ding ding, there you go. Yeah. So we're talking to Siri right now. 4 or 4S? Siri, it's making the noise.
I don't have the new one.
So, what you need to do though is the first thing to do is you got to tell Siri about yourself. So what you can do is you can go to Settings app, right there,
No, I don't.
and then we can go to General with Siri. And right here you can see it says My Info. That's umbrella. So what I do is I click on my info, and I pick myself out of my contacts, which has my phone number, my address, my name, who I am. So Siri knows who you are. You ask Siri to do something, Siri knows who she's telling what to do. Okay? It's kind of funny, but it really helps. Also, I recommend that you keep raise to speak off, because that sometimes Siri is just like ding ding. I'm like, oh, sorry, because that means you can raise it and it will go ding ding, but you're not going to Siri that much. So I would recommend keeping that off. Also, your contact list. When using Siri to call people, email people, text people, if your contact list is extensive and has a cell phone number for somebody, a home phone number, their address, their work phone, you can tell Siri which one to call and where to take you. So I want to go to my home. I can tell Siri, take me to my home, and it will take me to San Jose, to my home, because I have address in my contact list. Okay. So extend contact list. So what you can do with Siri is you can dictate email and, do you have a question, sir? Oh, you pointed at me, sorry. So you can also dictate email and text, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and text Jonathan Lee.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
All right.
Turn my serve off.
Text Jonathan Lee.
I can send a text to Jonathan Lee for you. What would you say?
Hello, Jonathan Lee.
I did your message. Need to send it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll send your message.
It should receive that. Now, since we started doing this iOS text thing together, I've been using it in the car, and it's perfect. It works.
There you go.
It almost works every time.
I got your text.
It works for me. Okay? You can also do that with email as well. So if he were to text me and I open the text, I could just hold down. So if I open the text to Jonathan, hello Jonathan Lee.
Yeah.
It's open, I can also hold down the home button.
Okay, I can send a text to Jonathan Lee for you. Would like it to get?
Pretty cool.
I updated your message. Send it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll send it.
And John will receive the email. It works very well. I mean, if you're trying to throw some slang in there like I did, it might not do well. But talk when I see him. Yeah, cool. So then also I can do email as well. So now it's a little bit of a different story though. You got to make sure where you email from. So I have my email set default to come from. If it doesn't come from Stanford, then the email I always send from is from Stanford. I have 3 email accounts on my phone. So if you have 2 Gmail accounts like I do and a Stanford account, you don't. It's going to send from a default one right here. So in settings, mail counter, and contacts, default I set it as Stanford because that's what I use predominantly. Always use Stanford. So set that to Stanford. That when I tell Siri to email somebody, it's going to email from that default account. I'm going to email Jonathan Lee right now. Email Jonathan Lee.
What's the subject of your email?
Hello.
Okay, would you like the email to say?
Hello.
Here's your message to Jonathan Lee. Ready to send it?
Yes. Now, in the mail counter and
I'll
contacts,
send it.
where I had that default account, it's going to send from that account every time. If I had my Gmail account there, it would send the email to Jonathan from
Yep.
Gmail.
I got your email.
And the Stanford one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Any questions on that? So that is kind of hard to get used to use, but since I've been using it, I use it a lot while driving. So better than texting, of course. Talk to Siri and tell her what to do. Okay. So you can make phone calls. So you can hold down the button. Jonathan Lee.
Wait for Jonathan Lee, mobile or work.
As you can see, I have two numbers in his contact. It's going to ask me which one to call. Because who knows if I know he's at home, I can call him at home. If I know he's at his desk, I can call him at his desk.
Yep.
We'll call.
Yeah.
Cool.
She's a personal assistant. She's a good one, too. She does exactly what I asked her to do.
Okay. I didn't that any way that you think I meant it.
Is my wife here?
Okay, so another thing is you can check sports scores. You can check baseball, basketball, football, and hockey, but you can't check soccer, golf, NASCAR, horse racing, or tennis. Everybody laughs at my NASCAR. So I asked Siri who won the last Stanford football game, okay? Who won the last Stanford football game?
The Cardinals led their way with the Bruins by a score of 35-17 last Saturday.
Kind of naughty stuff.
Besides with this,
Actually, Siri is she's like a web browser basically, so she can go to the web and check things for you. You know.
Mail version.
I know, huh? They can get sued for this. I make a lot of money.
You never know. I'm just saying.
Oh, boy.
Okay. All right, so let's do one more. You can control iPod with this as well. So I have some music on here so my son can go to sleep at night. Sorry. I have to put it on and I sit there with him. So I can tell Siri what to play. Okay? I have my playlist. I know. Don't look at my stuff, guys. So we'll go with trance this time because it's a little less. Playlist trance. This is good for the car.
Playlist trance now playing.
Oh yeah, it's on here. I'm sorry.
Better than the last one.
All right.
Is the battery drain faster if you're using Siri?
Well, Siri can be used in lock screen, so you don't have to have like the phone running all the time. Let me show you. So like, if the screen's in, do not disturb is not on his phone. No, it's not. So I'm in lock screen now. So Siri's not going to use a lot of battery because you can ask her to do things while in lock screen. So right after, she'll turn it off. So say, Siri, marry me?
You should, but you're not the only one who's asked.
And Siri's in lock screen right now, so it doesn't use too much battery right now. Okay, so one other thing is we do not recommend you guys to use Siri or your iPhones to make calendar events, accept calendar events, decline, any of that kind of stuff, because we want your desktop to be the most current calendar compared to your phone. So if something was going with the phone, we could just delete the calendar, re-add it, and it would sync correctly from your desktop. Okay? Any questions? Sure, lots. Play with it. And if you have any questions, you can ask us. Thank you much.
Always remember to turn off your do not disturb now.
We forgot to tell people yesterday not to. They're not getting any phone calls, probably.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah?
So I have this, you already had this part two, right?
Yeah.
Part one. Good.
Let me turn off the recording.